Gonna do an entire scoring round. What that means in outdoor archery is there's 720 points possible. However, my best score so far is a 661, which 9s and 10s mainly. Keeping it in the yellow, but we're going to see if we can beat that today. First arrow for score. Beautiful shot. Scoring end's not going very well. Last arrow for our first end. Perfect way to end off that first scoring end. This was our first arrow right here, and it's a 10. I thought this was a 10 as well, but this was our last arrow. The rest of them, they were pretty wonky. No excuses though, just got to put them in the middle next time. This is the part that I'm not going to show you guys because holy. Just know that I'm doing that in between every round, and it hurts. Here we go again with another scoring end. End number 2. Wind picked up on that one a little bit. Ended up having to command fire it. So you guys just fell. So that kind of gives you a scale for how windy it is out here today. I think it's a pretty nice day. It's a little chilly, but it's not bad. Good end. I liked that one. I probably lost a few points. All right, so this is our 4th scoring end. It looks like I did pretty okay. I kept it in the 9 ring. I got 2 8s. Time to pull. Coming back for another scoring end here. Outdoor archery is really good at teaching you is when you need to, command fire, or when you need to surprise shot. And I think that's one of the aspects of outdoor that I really like. When you go back to full draw, when you're drawing back, you don't know if you're going to need to do a command shot or if you're going to need to do a nice slow pull. It's a matter of what the wind does in the moment. And you can read wind, of course, but it's not as effective as if you were to just know how to do both and read the wind. I ended up shooting an okay round that time. On to our next scoring end here. Big old gust of wind came by. So I thought there was a little more wind on that one than there was. Ended up probably getting a 6 ring. Maybe a 7 ring. Hopefully a 7 ring. Nice X. That was more of a shot that I should have squeezed off, but it's alright. Those are things you gotta pay attention to mid-competition, so it's good that we're doing it out here. Not a good end. I thought these arrows, these 2 right here, that are pretty close to the center, I thought they were actually X's, and at least within the 10 ring. From back there, it's harder to tell. One of my worst ends, but it's alright. We gotta brush that off and go on to the next one. I think we got 6 more ends left. So not too much. Almost halfway done. That one was terrible. That one was a punch. That wasn't just a command shot. That end was okay. Wasn't one of the best, but as you can see, we did have a pretty tight grouping right here. These 3 are pretty close together. So we got -8, and then we did actually shoot an X this time. So we finally get to mark down that we got an X. Oh, you guys are following. Beautiful shot. A little bit of a command fire. Another huge, can't seem to get him in the middle here, but it was an okay end. We ended up losing a couple points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys. So I already scored it once. Just forgot to press the record button. But so you guys keep falling over here. So you're giving me a little bit of problems. So please stop. What you could do is if you could donate to me, I could buy a nicer tripod, and we could get some better recording equipment out here. And I could even hire somebody to record me if you guys really enjoy this content. But I would need a little bit of funding. Anyways, so I ended up scoring a couple of 8s and a couple 9s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We ended up getting -9 points on this one. Let's move on to the next target, and please donate. So we got about 4 more ends left. Real quick though, if you're stuck around this long in the video, that means well, that you enjoy my content and you'd like to see more of it. So there is a button on the screen, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, or even YouTube. It's going to be either subscribe or follow, whatever. Just go ahead and click that button. It'll help me out, and you guys get to get notified whenever I post and upload. I will admit this isn't what I typically post. I normally post like competitions and shorts and stuff, but I figured I needed another long form video up so you guys could get to know me a little better. A little bit of wind. All right, so it was a really good end actually. I actually ended up sending a couple into the 8 ring and then one into that 7 ring I was talking about down there. -7 on this one. And we get to record another X as well. So that's always fun. We did get 3 10s. Alright, going on to our next end of arrows. Hopefully you guys don't fall over this time. I'm about tired of it. Oh, there you go. You guys have fallen over a couple too many times. So now we got Maria behind the camera. She's going to hopefully keep you guys upright so you can watch. Not too disappointed in that end. That end was absolutely horrendous. -15 points on that end. Horrendous. -15. With, of course, no X's because, well, none of them even hit the 10. 2 more ends, guys, and then we're out of here. I'm so done. I'm going to be honest. This is a little bit rough today. Hit right behind the pin. The pin actually was not centered because I'm used to aiming a little right for that wind. That was literally a 5. It might even be a 0. Today's not going to be the day we break records, but that's okay. I shot a freaking 0. Unfortunate. So we lost 15 points there. Another -15. It's just a bad day. We lost 30 in the last 2 rounds. All right, final scoring in. Here we go. Let's stick them all in the center now. There's 1 in the center. Here comes 2. A 9. It's okay. I'll take a 9 there. Especially with how irritated I am today. Decent shot. Broke a little bit further right than I wanted it to. Okay, guys, so that one ended up actually hitting really far left. Might be another 0. So, keep you posted, I guess. Another really bad shot. Feels great. Y'all probably tired of hearing me say that. Last arrow of the entire end. Okay. We're just going to make this arrow feel really good. Beautiful shot to end us off with. I believe it's a 10. We'll see. Last end of arrows here. Again, not the best. It's okay. We're just out here learning. So we got a -11 on that one. Again, in the double digits. That sucks. And it didn't even hit that X ring. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add this up now and see what we got. All right, so we lost 110 points here from 720. So we ended up with a 610 today. What a terrible day. Here's our final score tallied up. Hopefully y'all can see that okay. But yeah, I'm not exactly happy with today's performance, but you can't be a pro every day. Like, subscribe, bye.